Hello, dudes of YouTube. Oh god, why am I doing this? Welcome to Amnesia, The Dark Descent. This is a game I have not had the best experiences with. I've never completed properly, and there are certain parts of it I have never gotten past without the help of a person being there and it being broad daylight. So now, what's the next logical step? To try and complete this on my own. And you guys can watch me suffer. Or you can hear me suffer at least. Let's get started. Hopefully this should be fun. Don't get me wrong, I do like this game. It's a fun game to play, but it is genuinely creepy as hell. And certain bits I can't play for shit. Oh dear.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. Shadow hunting me. I must hurry.
Hopefully the frame rate is alright on this.
In London, at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Oh dear. Hopefully this is alright to play. It's a bit more taxing than Star Wars Jedi Knights 2 Jedi Outcast, considering that's very, very, very old. But this hopefully shouldn't be too bad. I know this, as I said with my most recent Star Wars video, I've been having trouble with my microphone, and I have played this quite a few times to try and get a certain point. So I already know where all the initial pickups are. The frame rate seems alright, but yeah, I already know what sort of I know what to expect. Doesn't mean I'm not going to be terrified. Oh dear, oh dear, he's going down. He's going down. Get your act together, Daniel. This isn't a game. He didn't like that. Let's do it again. No, didn't work. But yeah. I'm going to try and keep a light, optimistic mind to this. I can do this game, and I plan to complete it. I plan to get through this. I always like the Amnesia thing of how you can drop stuff, break stuff, pick up almost anything, how it's relatively realistic on that front. And I haven't actually played, the furthest I got was the sewers to the bit where you meet the brute for the first time. And to those who have played Amnesia, but I don't like that sound, but don't know the technical names for the guys. The brute's the one with a massive fuck off knife on his hand, and as such he can kill you in one, and he's generally just faster and nastier, and I just was very terrified to go up against him. Oh dear. See, I know where all of these little tinder boxes are. Do I use tinder boxes actually in the game? Fuck no. The lantern is all I need. Onwards and upwards. I'm not going to go in there because I know that something bad happens if you go in there, and it just generally decreases your sanity. And if I can be in a better position at the beginning of the game, I'm fine with that. But yeah, I seem quite cool and collected at the moment. That's going to change relatively quickly. First place you have to go is the archives, and that's where I start freaking out because I fucking hate the archives. I know some of you are going, "Oh Alex, why do you hate the archives when you never meet a gatherer?" Well, I've got news for you. First time I played this game, I met a gatherer. Anyone who says you don't meet a gatherer that early on is bullshit. Yeah, nothing. Do they actually just appear? Yeah, they do. Ah, I've been wondering that for a while now. Squish all the bugs. Oh, and they disappear. Well, you can clearly tell your character's in a stable sense of mind. Grab it! Grab it! Let me grab my baby. Fuck off, forces of darkness. I haven't got shit on me. And I hate how this game incorporates. I admit, every time I say something like I hate this and I hate that, I do in a way respect it because it's very clever, but I hate the fact that they have the monster growls in rooms where the monster is not going to appear for definite. You can hear it and you know that you're definitely not going to see it, but the growling freaks you the fuck out. Now, time for the first note.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. His shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Yay! For context. Maybe. In a way. But, yeah. It still pisses me off how he's like, oh, the shadow is so dangerous. It's the one thing that's hunting you. He just completely forgets about the massive load of monsters and demons waiting for you. And just says, don't forget about that stringy gooey stuff that appears against the walls occasionally, and if you touch it, it might hurt you once. You fell to the kitchen floors. But, yeah, I'll start reading those when I'm not actually just chatting to myself. Remind me next time. Remind me next time when you see one of those. Go, Alex, what the fuck are you doing?
Alexander, is
Now
it
is not the
inside
time.
the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
Oh no, it's the shadow. What's that? I can
Most
touch it.
precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Essentials. Essentials. So inner sanctum is where we've headed. I doubt I've even gotten close to the inner sanctum. Oh no! Such good graphics. God, I'm being sarcastic towards this game, and God, Willig, it's gonna get me back. Oh. Well, that's never happened before. Oh dear. Here comes the archives. Here we go. A fragrant taste of roses lingered in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones the consulate in Constantinople. Okay. I admit, not the best at reading stuff out, but I will. You hear that? That's the growl of a monster. What do I say to myself? I say, Alex, no monsters here. Fuck that.
16th of May?
Yeah, sorry about that. I really don't have the time and sort of memory on my computer to just have it recording what he's saying. If you really, I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, and my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Parisian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Jerick. See, I'll read out small ones like that, but I just don't have the time and effort to read out the long ones. If you guys really want to, I can go through. You can, if you like, really need me to read them out. You can comment in it, and I'll make separate videos of me reading them out, so you'll have context and stuff like that. I really don't think that, but it bothers you that much. Or if for some reason you really want to give me more work to do. Alex, read out every single, like lore in Amnesia. Or have Daniel read them out for you. Now, just sorting out every single room before we cross. Didn't see it, didn't happen, didn't see it, didn't happen. That's the way we live our life in this game. But, yeah. The main hall is where shit goes down for me. Because of the fact... Well, when we come back, I keep telling myself it's when we come back. Then shit goes down. That's not cool. That's never happened before, honest to God. I have met one of these gatherers while I was over there, standing next to the window. Oh God, I'm actually terrified now. I thought I'd keep my composure longer. Oh, shut the fuck up, monster. I know he won't... I will prove to you, if you don't already know, that there's one there. I know a way I can prove to you that there's a monster there, and I'm not going to like doing it.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground is under, and there's a risk of taking on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Yes, right there. I'll give you the down low on what's wrong with Daniel. Basically, the idea is he went to Algeria to an excavation site, because he's an excavationist maybe, I don't know. And he found an orb. He got trapped in a cave with other diggers. They got crushed. He survived in the cave. And this is what happened.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Don't you just love that
The next thing I
algebra?
can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay. I'm going to just... We have no other use for the oil, so we might as well. So, this is a logic fuck, because fragile but not breakable by hand. Really? Really? Okay.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
It's like there's a secret room.
All this a bit excessive.
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Not gonna read it. Maintain my birth point. Might as well use that. Okay. 3 books. All look the same. Need to be pulled out quickly to reveal the secret room that's not so secret. Magic. There's people doing stuff outside my window and it's freaking me the fuck out. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. We need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave, or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both problems. Ooh. Now, everybody listen. Jabba! That's not right. Doors don't do that on their own. Now to prove to everyone there's a thing in here. Look! Look! And that's the way we've got to go. That's the fucking way we've got to go. I don't like this. There's a nice tactic we can use in which we throw chairs at them. Die! Ah. Not die, run. The other one. Don't die. The desert dunes were like waves of the sluggish sea, or the cabin moon of blah 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 blah. No, no, shadow. So that is that. First playthrough of Amnesia. We'll continue, and I promise you it will get more terrifying for me. I'm quite composed at the moment, considering I've had to do this 4 times in a row now to try and record this voice. So I'm actually quite cool about it. Ow. Maybe not that cool. But next time we'll be doing the wine cellar and the laboratory. So until next time, this is Weevil Dude signing out. If you liked this video, please like it. I would appreciate that. And if you want to see more of me playing Amnesia, me playing Star Wars, other games to come, and Clampman doing his videos, including Worms Revolution. So until next time, this is Weevil Dude signing out. Goodbye.